welcome to our class with Mrs. L. Today we're going to be working on decimals and fractions as your teacher has said to me, and I believe your teacher's name is Miss Alyssa. Yes, Miss Alyssa. So we're going to be doing a fractions and decimal review, and we'll get started with some decimals first. We have a side with the questions and the workspace. We'll work on the workspace, and then at the end you will have some homework to do either by your teacher or I will give you the homework. So let's get started right away with our first question. Our first question is 56 hundredths into a fraction. So let me just write that down right there. And so when we look at this, we can simplify it later, but we're going to go from hundredths right now. So that would be 56 out of 100 because we can simplify it later if we need to. So I'm just going to write simplify because I think we should simplify it. It's the best if it's simplified. So I'm going to just write that down there. Okay, but we need to make it to the hundredths place. So that would be 56 out of 100. Okay, so I've written that down now. And okay, so now we need to simplify it. We can divide by 2 here, correct? So let's do that. And we're going to be dividing by 2. And I know that 25 times 2 is 50. So then that can help me to get to 56. So I can do 2 or 50 plus 2, which will give me 52. So we want to get to 52 because we're going to add 2 now, which would be 26 times 2. And then we can move on. Then add 2. Let me just write 26 times 2 right here, which would equal 2 plus 50, which would equal 52. And then like that, we have to multiply 28 times 2, which would give me 54. And then I can do that again, which would give me, well, if I add 2, and then that was just 27 times 2, that would be 28. So that's my answer right there, 28 out of 50. Because remember, if we divide by the denominator, we have to do it with the numerator. So that would be 28 out of 50 because remember, 100 divided by 2 is 50. We can divide this again, and I know that this is I'm just writing that down, that 100 divided by 2 is 50, so let me just put that down there. I can simplify this to 14 out of 25, which can again be simplified, and which will be simplified into 1 out of 5, and that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next question. Our next question is 78 hundredths to a fraction. Again, we'll use the same method. We'll convert this into 78 hundredths into a fraction. And then, of course, we have to simplify this. So we can divide by 2 here because it takes a little bit long to do all the divisions. I'm going to just divide here. Let me write my 78 here. Oh, sorry, I wrote 72. It can be simplified to 34 out of 50, and then you can simplify it. But let's do this one. Now, in case you don't know, a lot of my students have been getting it wrong. 1 and 2, this number is 2 cents. Let me just correct that, 2 cents. Or is this number 20 cents. Is this tricky for you guys? Or do you know what it is? Well, it doesn't matter if you add a 0. It's actually 20 cents. And of course, I would rather have 20 cents. So then, again, this would be 20 out of 100. And then, of course, we can simplify it to 10 out of 50. And then it can, again, be simplified to 1/2. And that it can be simplified that way. And then that 5 out of 25 is 1/5, because 5 times 5 is 25. So that is a quick review of fractions and decimals, and I hope you guys gave a refreshment, and make sure to do the homework that I gave you. It's really easy, actually, not too hard, what your teacher gave you. So, a note to Miss Alyssa, your one video has been completed, Miss Alyssa, so you cannot order another video for me. If you do want to order, please, you have to go to my website and pay me $5. Bye!